Zhuangzi once dreamed he was a butterfly, fluttering freely without a care in the world. When he awoke, he found himself lying in bed. But then he wondered, am I a man who dreamed I was a butterfly, or a butterfly dreaming I am a man? This simple yet profound parable, called the Butterfly Dream, is one of Zhuangzi's most famous and enduring stories. Appearing in the second chapter of the Zhuangzi, titled On the Equality of Things, it explores the nature of reality and illusion, as well as the fluidity of identity and the interconnectedness of all things. Through this story, Zhuangzi captures the essence of Taoist philosophy and its emphasis on transformation and harmony with the Tao. In celebration of Chinese New Year, let us explore Zhuangzi and his parables that invite us to reflect on transformation, harmony, and freedom. Just like the cycle of seasons or the flight of a butterfly, his philosophy teaches us to embrace life's inevitable changes with serenity. Who was Zhuangzi? Imagine a world where freedom is not bound by rules, where life flows like water, and where the greatest wisdom comes from embracing the natural rhythm of existence. This was the world of Zhuangzi, one of the most profound and enigmatic philosophers of ancient China. Known as Master Zhuang, he lived during the Warring States period, 4th century BCE, a time of chaos and political strife. Instead of seeking power or order like Confucius, Zhuangzi turned inward and upward, toward the Tao, the way. Zhuangzi's philosophy is deeply rooted in Daoism, the school of thought founded by Lao Tzu. While Lao Tzu laid the foundation with his Tao Te Ching, emphasizing Wu Wei, effortless action, and simplicity, Zhuangzi expanded these ideas with vivid parables and humor. Together, they form the cornerstone of Taoist philosophy, offering timeless wisdom on how to navigate life's complexities with grace and ease. The core of Zhuangzi's philosophy. At the heart of Zhuangzi's teachings is a rejection of rigid thinking and human conventions. He believed that distinctions like right and wrong or success and failure are illusions that trap us in unnecessary suffering. Instead, he urged us to align ourselves with the Tao, the natural flow of the universe, and embrace life's transformations without resistance. Wu Wei, effortless action. A central concept in Taoism is Wu Wei, often translated as effortless action. This doesn't mean doing nothing. It means acting in harmony with nature rather than forcing things against their natural flow. Think of water. It flows around obstacles rather than fighting them, yet it shapes mountains over time. This is Wu Wei, achieving maximum efficiency by working with circumstances rather than against them. 5 famous parables from Zhuangzi. The useless tree. Imagine a tree so large that its branches stretch endlessly into the sky. A carpenter walks past it and scoffs at it for being useless because its wood is too twisted for furniture or tools. But because no one sees value in it, this tree is left alone, free to grow tall and provide shade for weary travelers. Zhuangzi uses this parable to ask what it means to be useful. Sometimes what society deems worthless holds a deeper purpose, one that allows us to live freely without interference. Cooking's precision. Picture a cook slicing through an ox with such grace that his knife seems to glide effortlessly through its flesh. When asked how his blade never dulls, Cookding replies that he does not cut through muscle or bone, but follows the natural lines within the ox. His skill lies not in force, but in understanding. This parable illustrates Wu Wei. Mastery comes not from control, but from working with what already exists. It reminds us that when we align our actions with nature, we achieve harmony and precision. The monkey trainer. A monkey trainer tells his monkeys they will get 3 nuts in the morning and 4 at night. The monkeys protest angrily. They want more nuts in the morning. So he changes it to 4 in the morning and 3 at night, and now they are satisfied. Zhuangzi uses this humorous story to highlight how rigid thinking creates unnecessary conflict. The quantity of nuts never changed, only their perception did. True wisdom lies in flexibility and understanding others' perspectives. The Sacred Tortoise. One day, officials come to Zhuangzi with an offer from the king asking him to serve as an advisor at court. Instead of accepting, Zhuangzi responds with a story about a sacred tortoise whose shell was enshrined in a temple for all to admire. He asks whether that tortoise would have preferred its honor or to be alive, dragging its tail through the mud, and declines their offer. This parable reflects Zhuangzi's view that freedom is more valuable than status or recognition. Why trade your natural way of living for someone else's expectations? Death as transformation. When Zhuangzi's wife passed away, his friend found him drumming on a tub and singing joyfully instead of mourning her death. Shocked, his friend asked why he wasn't grieving. Zhuangzi replied that when she was born, she came from nothingness into form. Now she has returned from form back into nothingness. To resist this transformation would be like fighting against the seasons. For Zhuangzi, life and death are not opposites but parts of an eternal cycle. Accepting this truth allows us to live without fear or attachment. Why Zhuangzi's teachings matter today. In our fast-paced world filled with constant striving for success and control, Zhuangzi's teachings offer a refreshing alternative. Slow down, let go of rigid expectations, and trust in life's natural flow. Zhuangzi invites us to see beyond illusions, to live freely without fear or attachment, and find harmony within ourselves and with the world around us. If you enjoyed this video about Zhuangzi's timeless parables, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Eternal Philosophies. Join us as we explore philosophical wisdom that transcends generations.